what's up guys, Benny here, and a whole ton of brand new information has just landed on Call of Duty Vanguard, and more importantly, Call of Duty Warzone Pacific, a brand new name to go along with a brand new map. And in this video, I'm going to give you all the important information that you need to know so you don't miss out on a single thing. And if you didn't already know, this blog post got landed, including the roadmap for the launch of Call of Duty Vanguard, and then that integration that we've all been waiting for. So that's a quick overview. If we go down to here, as I said, I'm going to show you all the important parts that you need to know so you don't miss out on anything important. But right here, we've got the overview. October 28th. So right now on console, you can go ahead and preload Vanguard. So if you want to be playing straight away, you can go onto your console, either your Xbox or your PlayStation, install the game. And then if you're on PC, you can do that come November 2nd. So you get a few days to be able to do that download, which should be more than enough time. November 5th, we've got the Call of Duty Vanguard launch, which is expect epic experiences on all fronts with the campaign, multiplayer, and zombies. Additionally, the Ricochet anti-cheat begins its implementation with server-side initiatives. So it's not fully implemented, but it's starting to be there, which will kind of be fully in place by the time we get the Warzone integration in a month's time. Then November 5th to December 2nd is the preseason in Vanguard. So you're going to be access to free Vanguard tiers on the Black Ops Cold War Season 6 Battle Pass system continues. And on November 17th, we then get a couple like extra bits, including shipment. Yes, shipment is coming back. We'll get onto that in just a second. November 18th, we get Operation Flashback in Warzone. So they've got a cool experience for us to experience to kind of celebrate the 18 months that we've spent in Verdansk. It's going to be sad to see it go. Then the 24th, we've got the Secrets of the Pacific, Intel and Caldera, and its new points of interest through this event's Warzone and Vanguard multiplayer challenges. So that is a quick look at, so also big news. The brand new map is called Caldera or Caldera, one of those. But that's pretty exciting. We'll get to see what kind of how that map is constructed come November 24th. Then November 30th and December 1st, we get the last hours of Verdansk. Bombs away. See what happens to Verdansk before Warzone goes dark. So, you know, it's going to get absolutely obliterated. It's going to be exciting to see what they do there. That's going to be the big event. It's going to be like the train event that we had recently for the reveal of Vanguard, and also the kind of, you know, the kind of running for the away from the planes and stuff. So we'll see what happens with that. And then December 2nd, season 1 begins. So that is when this all kicks off, which I just personally cannot wait for. And also, plus Ricochet's anti-cheats driver begins its rollout in Warzone. So that's kind of the quick rough run through. But for those that don't know, you get the campaign for Vanguard. I'm not going to go too much into this because we've covered it before on the channel. Zombies, we're going to have a look. We're going to get as well. Same thing. This is all coming with launch. You've got all these multiplayer modes as well. Some of the maps look really cool. The weapons, though, is what I kind of want to take a look at, because obviously those are what we're going to be getting into Warzone. But this is kind of a quick overview about all the kind of like playable operators, the maps, and things like that, which is pretty cool. But I think for a lot of us, especially if you're really into Warzone, this is what you're going to want to know about. So these are the brand new weapons. There's over 36 weapons to use at launch, along with a revamped gunsmith. So over 36 weapons are available in Vanguard at launch, and most can be completely overhauled in a revamped gunsmith and outfitted with up to 10 attachments. Customize your armament and choose from over 200 unique weapon attachments to fill in those slots, from barrels and ammo conversions to over 40 weapon perks, also known as proficiencies and kits. No two weapons share the same selection of attachment options. The possibilities are incredibly deep and allow you to suit your favorite weapons to your playstyle. For example, Assault Rifle Alpha alone has 83 attachments, 83, and expect over 60 attachment choices for your pistols. So you were going to have some cracked out pistols. So here we can see the total weapons. So there's going to be 7 assault rifles. Straight away, we already have the STG currently in the game, but we've seen a bunch when we played the beta, so like the Vogue and things like that. You've also got 6 small submachine guns, so we've got the PPSH-41, so we're going to get a Vanguard variant of that. You obviously also have the MP40, the Thompson. We'll probably get the Sten as well, probably like the oil gun, I think it is. I think that's what it is. But 6 SMGs, We then get 4 shotguns. Hopefully none of them are too broken. Then we get 4 light machine guns. So the Type 11, I think some of those are going to be really, really good. We also then get 3 marksman rifles, including the G43. That was also the M1 Garand that we've got in Warzone already. 3 more sniper rifles, Type 99. One as well is obviously going to be the Kar 98K, one of the most staple, probably the Springfield as well, in my head. Then we've got 5 handguns, 4 launchers, and then 2 dedicated melee weapons as well. And that's kind of the whole breakdown for the weapons with Vanguard. So a lot to level up, especially with over 80 attachments. It's going to be, see if we can do that before the Warzone integration. That's going to be a challenge in itself. There are also other loadout items, 6 perk choices for each of the 3 slots. So 18 perks at launch, plus over 40 weapon perks via proficiencies and kits, and 6 lethal and tactical equipment pieces, as well as over a dozen kill streaks to use in combat. Now, one of the big things they didn't answer in this is whether, when the Warzone integration happens, is if we're going to be getting the Vanguard perks and kind of class setup in Warzone. We don't yet know that, so I personally hope they do that, because I think it'll be fun to have a little bit of a mix-up, but we'll have to wait and see. Then you've got your progression talk, so this is all about kind of whether you like grinding your camos, everything carries across, and also like replacing regiments. This is something that I'm definitely really excited about. And it's kind of gone under the radar as well, because they obviously froze regiments last month, but clans, so play with friends and get rewarded. Replacing regiments, clan invites friends to play together and unlock exclusive rewards by earning clan XP. Represent your squad with a custom emblem and unique clan tag, and play with your clan members for a global percentage bonus to regular, weapon, operator, and clan XP. Essentially, every time you play multiplayer, zombies, or Warzone Pacific, you'll unlock something new, or at least progress towards it. And that doesn't even include the season rewards during the seasonal battle pass system, another way to earn content at the start of season 1. Now, I think they haven't gone into too much detail about clans. They've just kind of touched on it, but that's going to be really exciting and how that kind of happens. The anti-cheat! I think we're all excited for this, but the launch of Call of Duty Vanguard marks the launch of the Ricochet anti-cheat initiative for PC, as multiple server-side upgrades take effect. No additional download is required for this part of Ricochet anti-cheat, just play the game. At Vanguard's launch, all multiplayer gameplay will be examined closely to identify suspicious behavior, but you should always do your part to combat cheaters by reporting any suspected foul play through the in-game reporting tools. This is just the beginning for Ricochet Anti-Cheat in Vanguard, as the kernel-level driver is currently planned to roll out for PC at the launch of Warzone Pacific. For more information on Ricochet Anti-Cheat, keep reading for more information on that driver, or visit the announcement page here. All right, so that's all there, but pretty exciting stuff, to be perfectly honest with you. I am buzzing for that. You get shipment returning as well. This is what you're going to want to be playing to rank all your guns up. So come November 17th, you will just go into shipment to rank your guns up in time. So don't stress too much if you're not kind of have loads of time to play when Vanguard comes out next week. When this map drops, that's when you're going to be able to level up your guns really quickly, especially just pop a double XP token and you're good to go. Then we've got the Warzone Operation Flashback, which looks quite cool. It's kind of like players disappearing. But this is hosted over 100 million players for the past 18 months. It's so many people. And plenty has changed since March 10th. From blasting back to the year 1984 to hosting 80s action heroes and hauntings for tanks proved to be the place to drop in again and again. They didn't actually change, like, let's be honest, they didn't change that much in 18 months. But they're going to have a special mode where you can get an emblem and an animated calling card, which would be cool. Then uncover intel on Caldera through Secrets of the Pacific. So as we prepare for the end of Verdansk, prepare to uncover more about the mysterious Caldera map by digging up Secrets of the Pacific. This limited time event developed by Neat Beanox will grant you vital information on Caldera and its various points of interest prior to its launch in December, but only if you complete challenges across Vanguard and Warzone. Each game will have its own set of tasks and rewards for completing them, such as acquiring and protecting Pacific artifacts while fighting to survive in Verdansk. Get the details you need to know about this event in mid-November. This is going to be really cool, actually. It's going to be a nice build-up to the final week as well, to when it drops. Then, the countdown to the end of Verdansk is on. Less than 40 days. 40 days left, and then it's gone. forever. Maybe not. We'll have to wait and see. But this is probably the most exciting thing for me. Call of Duty Warzone Pacific, a brand new name. So it's kind of almost like, I'm guessing they're making it so it's like Warzone 2, as this is Warzone Pacific. And the map is CALDERA. A new map arrives as Ricochet anti-cheat heats up with kernel level driver. The Warzone Pacific era begins. CALDERA's only true comparison to Verdansk is its scale. This brand new map, built on learnings from the community, is launching with Season 1. Ricochet anti-cheat driver launching with Season 1, arriving with the new map. Expect Ricochet anti-cheat to help you keep focused on the fun. Lush forests and rocky crags, white sand beaches and mysterious ruins, and a dormant volcano that towers over the 200 plus points of interest. We all know that is definitely going to blow up at some point. Dormant. Yes, dormant. That is definitely going to explode at some point in time. But Warzone will change its title to Call of Duty Warzone Pacific or Warzone Pacific. The new Pacific formally launches as part of Vanguard's first season of content. A map roughly the size of Verdansk, which it will replace as part of the update. This new map is based on 2 years of research and listening to the community. Built on the same tech and engine as Call of Duty Vanguard, this map is visually appealing as it is ready to support this game's new new game's armaments, and will support fully optimized crossplay, cross progression, and cross-gen support. So that's great. And also that it's on the Call of Duty Vanguard engine means we're probably going to get the Vanguard movement as well. So, you know, although slide canceling everywhere, it's not going to work as well. It, as well as Warzone as a whole, will also support Anti-Cheat, our upcoming initiative, supported by a team of dedicated professionals focused on fighting unfair play. We'll already have several back-end Anti-Cheat security features by Vanguard's launch on November 5th. As part of the Season 1 update, Anti-Cheat will deploy the server-side upgrades to Warzone, as well as a new internally developed kernel-level driver on PC to assist in identifying cheaters, which can allow players on all platforms to focus more on the new fun offerings across Vanguard and Warzone Pacific. The kernel-level driver will subsequently release for Vanguard at a later date. Okay, sweet. We got planes. We got planes. We saw that with that little setting change, but planes are in the game. So dogfighting, new Vanguard content shine in dedicated playlists. Available to all players, take to the skies or maneuver AA guns to break up epic aerial battles in Vanguard Royale, featuring a streamlined loadout and weapon pool. Honoring your progression. The integration adds Vanguard content. Expect all your operators, calling cards, and more from Black Ops Cold War and Modern Warfare to stay in Warzone, as well as cross progression and seasonal prestige. 24-hour exclusive access. So if you have Vanguard, you're going to be able to get CALDERA 24 hours early, which is pretty cool. But we've got Rebirth Island. I think that's a big thing as well. Rebirth is here to stay. It's not going anywhere. Loads of people will be going, oh, you know, they're going to get rid of Rebirth. It's all going to be CALDERA. It's not. It's staying. So for those of you that love Alcatraz, it's here to stay, which is great news. CALDERA is just the beginning of Vanguard's full integration into Warzone, and there's no better place to experience all this fresh content than in the dedicated Vanguard modes for Warzone Pacific. Available to all players in Season 1, Vanguard Royale mode and later, Vanguard Plunder mode showcase all new content from the Season 1 update onwards, including weaponry and vehicles like biplanes and AA trucks. The Pacific is home to dogfighting, aerial battles in the azure skies above the majestic isles. Think of a precision airstrike where you are in the cockpit, ready to rain down fire on a squad or defend yourself from an enemy pilot. So to be honest, it's going to be fun. So, new machine gun fighter. Hopefully, it doesn't turn you invisible like the machine guns on the chopper, but we'll have to wait and see. But it should be a lot of fun to do. In these modes, only Vanguard weaponry can be used in loadouts. This is going to be great because I think we're all worried in sometimes that, especially at the start, when everyone's going to have like this Modern Warfare, Cold War weapons. We want to see the Vanguard weapons shine. But weaponry can be used in loadouts. This limit streamlines the meta, granting new players an opportunity to jump in without facing fully maxed out loadouts right at launch. I think that's brilliant, to be perfectly honest with you. It also grants room for experimentation with these new weapons, giving the most hardcore community meta prophets a place to focus on the future for a winning loadout. Good news, those operators with previously owned Warzone content can use what they've acquired in the Warzone integration. So yeah, this is pretty much just everything that you've got. It's all going to be there, which is great news. You've got familiar playlists. So the biggest arsenal in Call of Duty, 150 plus weapons. 150 weapons is insane. Rebirth Island's here. Original Warzone vehicles still cruising, so there's no vehicles being removed. Warzone is big enough for 2 islands after all, so you do have both, which is good to see. The other is your familiar battle royale. So yeah, you're going to have your Vanguard modes, which is all Vanguard weapons, and then you're going to have your traditional modes as well, where you can use whatever you want. So if you just want a Vanguard weapon experience, that's going to be there for you in the first season, which I think is quite good. All these exciting Warzone additions aren't the only piece of new content coming with Season 1. Starting on December 2nd, Vanguard players can expect 3 new multiplayer maps. So a whole bunch of stuff is coming with Season 1 as well. So probably 2 new weapons, same as they've been doing all the time. Expect Season 1 just to be like how Season 6 was. Bunch of new content, as well as the Warzone integration. So here are also everything else that you get. So 5 hours of weapon and double experience, 5 hours of double player experience from if you have it. So, you know, if you're picking up Warzone, it's going to help you kind of rank everything up. If you're just a Warzone player and you're not just a Vanguard player, like you're not really too fussed about Call of Duty multiplayer, don't worry. There's just going to be loads of great ways to rank your stuff up and kind of get your hands on everything when that drops. And it's all free, which is pretty cool to me. But there is going to definitely be a whole ton of stuff. Want a head start in Vanguard? Through the Season 6 Battle Pass system, you're up to 24 free tiers of Vanguard content, including full weapon blueprints. So we've already seen that already. I've already got videos on most of these on the channel. But that is it. Ready up for a big epic year of free content. All I can say is I'm so excited for CALDERA and the Warzone Pacific integration. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. But that's it. That's everything we know so far. We don't have long to wait, and I can't wait. See you next time.